More than 5 years after the death of guitar legend Eddie Van Halen, shocking new details have emerged about a tribute tour that almost happened, but ultimately collapsed behind the scenes. In a revealing interview, guitar virtuoso Joe Satriani disclosed that David Lee Roth and Alex Van Halen were seriously planning a major Eddie Van Halen tribute tour and came incredibly close to launching it. Satriani spent months preparing for what could have been one of the biggest rock events of the decade, rehearsing classic David Lee Roth-era Van Halen material and working to capture the spirit of Eddie's legendary guitar style. But as plans moved forward, cracks began to appear. Satriani admitted he questioned whether he was the right guitarist for the job, even suggesting names like Nuno Bettencourt and Steve Lukather, musicians more directly associated with Eddie's sound. Yet the organizers reportedly insisted that Satriani was their only choice. The biggest shock came when discussions turned to the bass player. According to Satriani, the project's organizers had not even chosen a bassist. When he suggested former Van Halen bassist Michael Anthony, the man whose backing vocals and bass lines helped define the band's classic sound, he received a stunning response: "No, it can't be Mike." The comment left Satriani surprised and searching for alternatives, eventually recommending former Metallica bassist Jason Newsted, a lifelong Van Halen fan. The revelation raises serious questions because Alex Van Halen previously claimed that he and Eddie had reached out to Michael Anthony before the band's final tour. Now, Satriani's account suggests a very different story and hints at lingering tensions within the Van Halen camp. Satriani also expressed concern that the tribute focused almost entirely on the David Lee Roth era while largely overlooking the hugely successful Sammy Hagar years. In the end, the entire project fell apart before reaching the stage. Ironically, Satriani later joined Sammy Hagar's Best of All Worlds tour, performing alongside Michael Anthony and celebrating multiple eras of Van Halen's legacy. For fans, the unanswered question remains: was Michael Anthony deliberately excluded from the tribute? And if so, did that decision help destroy what could have been the ultimate Van Halen reunion celebration? One thing is certain, more than half a decade after Eddie Van Halen's passing, the drama surrounding one of rock's greatest bands is far from over.